Hey there, it's Sasha Lynn, your Perfectly Posh Independent Consultant, here with day 12 of my 100-day challenge to do on the fly one-take unedited videos. And today I was going to talk to you about a few things that I did from day one that have helped me build my business over the last 90 days. And just so that you know that what I'm doing is working, I have won our monthly award each of the 3 months that I have been a consultant for Perfectly Posh. So I'm doing something right. The first thing that I want to say is that when I joined, I love the word don't you? It like wrecks a good video. The first thing that I did was I had the thought, I don't want to have to chase hostesses. I don't want to have to be asking my friends all the time if they want to host a party with me. So I thought, I'm going to be the hostess. Every month I will throw 2 parties, one on the 1st and one on the 15th. I will throw a mystery hostess party and I will throw a fundraiser. And that way I always have 2 parties a month and I don't have to chase any hostesses. Now, I did not expect to win the monthly award doing that, and I won't say that those are the only parties that I've done in order to do that. But I did those parties, and the hostess parties that I have done have been my friends who have approached me and said, hey, I'd like to do a party. So I haven't had to chase anybody. What having 2 parties a month already scheduled for me before the month even begins does for me is it makes me pay attention to my business, and it keeps the ball rolling. I don't fall out of touch with what I'm doing. I always have something coming up, something that I'm working towards, something that I'm planning for, and that keeps me really engaged with my Perfectly Posh business. So you don't have to chase hostesses, you don't have to do anything like that. You just have to keep yourself engaged, and I do that by making sure that I throw my 2 parties a month, mystery hostess and a fundraiser. The second thing is kind of funny, and it's something that I realized I was doing, and that is that I kind of play, I work my business like a game. So all those little Facebook games that we've, most all of us, some of us have not. I had one friend tell me, I have never played any of those, but she's an alien. So everybody else who has played the little farm games, the little dragon games, all of the build your own world games, you know that you have to get on and check every day in order to keep receiving little rewards, collecting your coins, asking your friends to play the game with you so that you can get more jewels or more corn or whatever it is that you need to play your game. Well, I kind of work my Perfectly Posh business like one of those games. I get up in the morning and I do my workout and I have breakfast. But when I sit down, I check on my business. I get in and I check to see where my orders are at, how my customers are doing, whether or not anyone has any questions, if I've received any messages about products. I check to see where my numbers are. I check the newsroom to see what's going on there. I see what kind of specials are going on. And each one of those things in my mind, I have realized I think of those as kind of like collecting my coins and getting my reward for consistency. You know, if you check in on your game like every day for 5 days, then you get little rewards for that. I feel about my Perfectly Posh business like one of those little games. So the third thing that I think has helped me is that I have to remember every day that this needs to be fun. So last year I had a heart attack. It's been almost a year. It'll be a year on September 24th. I had a myocardial infarction, went to the hospital. They had to put a stent in my heart to open up my artery, all of that. So fast forward to May of this year, and I decide to join a Perfectly Posh and become an independent consultant. And Brian, my beautiful other half, looks at me and he says, "Are you sure that this isn't going to stress you out? I'm really worried that that you're going to stress yourself out trying to work a business." And I said to him that right now this is really fun for me, and that I wanted to keep doing it because it was fun. And then I promised him that if it ever stopped being fun, that I would stop doing it, so that it doesn't just become this source of stress, because stress is not a healthy thing to have in your life. So every day while I'm working on stuff for my business, I have to kind of check in with myself so that I can keep this promise to him and make sure that this does not become a source of stress, that it's fun. And so anytime something starts getting, like I feel like, oh, I really don't want to have to do whatever, then I'm like, ooh, well, that part's not fun. So what's going wrong there? Why are you doing things that aren't fun? And I find a way to do the parts of the business that are fun for me again. So you have to keep it fun, and you have to have a good time with it, and you can't allow it to become a source of stress in your life. Otherwise, that's not pampering. Letting it be stressful is not pampering, and this business is all about pampering yourself first and learning to share the pampering with other people. So those are 3 things that I focus on every day. Those are the 3 ideas that are always in my head about working my business. Doing my 2 parties, checking in on all of my stuff, getting my special power-ups, collecting my coins, making sure that my friends are engaged with me so that I get the extra stuff from having them involved, and making sure that it's fun. So I hope that those 3 tips help you as much as they have helped me over the last 90 days. And I hope that those ideas continue to bring the success to me that they have brought so far. I guess I'll let you know. So if you're interested in shopping for Perfectly Posh, if you're interested in pampering products, you can follow my link below to find more at poshforsale.com. That's posh for sale, SAIL.com. The link is below. And if you're interested in having a pampering business of your own, you can join at that same link. You can go to poshforsale.com and click the join button, or you can just go to poshforsale.com/join. And that will take you right into the page where you can start your own amazing pampering business. That's all for tonight. Join me tomorrow for day 13 of 100. I love you all. Good night.